Okay, so this is my reaction. This is my reaction video to Aspiring Star 2009. His view of the Torchwood. His view of the Torchwood. What's it called? His view of the Torchwood, the new Torchwood, Miracle Day, and Dead of Night. I was annoyed at a few things he said. He said that there was no need for the gay sex scene, but yes, there was. The gay sex scene was more or less the point of Jack saying that, because the point is you couldn't just like have Jack do something random that's not meaning anything. I mean, then again, the sex was probably meaningless, but because then after he has sex with a guy, he then calls Gwen and then opens up when he never usually opens up. He's always a closed person because he doesn't want anything going out, anything getting out or anything. But I found it sad when I saw it because I actually cried a bit. Because he misses Yanto, and Yanto was the only person he actually really loved. But because he never opened up to Yanto, he feels that he needs to open up to someone, and he wants to keep someone. And he wants to keep Gwen, but Gwen's got Ryan or whatever his name is, and she's got a baby. And then that's why when she hangs up, Jack's kinda really hurt because he doesn't know that she hung up, and then he ends up figuring out that she hung up. And he opened up, but she just kicked him out. We've all went through times like that. He was also saying that the guy in the video was also saying that Russell T Davies likes to blame corporations or something. He says that he done one with the adipose, he done with the Sarah Jane Adventures, with the drink thing that then took over their minds, and now he's doing a drug company. Well, maybe because we haven't seen how it turns out. So in the drug company, yes, the drug company's been ready for it, but they were just making new drugs. But the one thing he said was that when he said, oh, maybe it's because he says that he felt the life energy of the little girl going to him. I'm pretty sure that was a metaphor for, well, you can guess. But I was a bit annoyed at that. What else was there? Because he just, more or less, is that he didn't like it because it's all American and that, and Jack's talking rubbish and blubbering on about stuff. I haven't seen him blubber on about anything. I think the show's still awesome. The Torchwood hub, the new Torchwood hub, is in reality just a place where Jack's been squatting, as the word I'm pretty sure it was called, where Jack has been squatting for the past ages. Sorry, I don't know if it was on that. What else? So it was on my computer, but I can't remember it. I posted a comment. I'll show you what I wrote as the comment at the end if I didn't finish it there. He said that the show was. He was saying that the show is more or less just to gather American fans because they've done it with the Fringe and all that. The Fringe, the X-Files and that. I haven't seen the Fringe. I didn't really get into it. I didn't even watch Fringe, and I just thought, nah, I'm alright. X-Files, I couldn't really be bothered watching it. Torchwood, I've been watching it since 2006, or whenever it started. Pretty sure it was 2006, October-ish. Anyway, I've been watching it since then, and I've been a fan. I would say as well, Children of Night, like he never said, he said the third series or Children of Night, that's the song. Children of Earth, that was a weird series. 5 episodes, I don't call 5 episodes a series, but then again, who knows. But yeah, because now we've only got 10 episodes, and we're like, what, 4 episodes in? 3-ish? 3 episodes in? I think so. Yeah, 3 episodes in. But like, you've just got, it is an adult show. If you don't like it, like from what he was saying, it sounded like he's just a true Doctor Who fan, and he can go back to just watch Doctor Who. Just stop complaining and go watch Doctor Who. Torchwood is good though now. I like it. It's funny. and he's like, he was saying that he didn't like, or I don't know, I think he said he didn't like the whole I don't know the word, innuendos or something like that. It's now where you imply, like, because he says, Rex said, I'm actually going to post that on my Facebook. He said, Rex said, you're not the one who got probed, because Rex got a giant rod stuck in him here, or here-ish. And then Jack's like that, you should have seen the other guy. And he's like that. And then Jack then says, ooh, looks like CIA man doesn't like his jokes too gay. I found that hilarious. How you cannot find that hilarious is shocking, because it is really funny. All the jokes they make are funny. They were calling the stewardess guy gay and all that. It's funny. Yes, it's American. True, it's lost a part of its sci-fi-ness, but that's because so did Children of Night. Because these new series are continuing on. Like, the first two series weren't exactly corresponding with next day. It was a few weeks. Where Children of Earth, that was a day after a day after a day. And so was Miracle Day, a day after a day after a day. Then there was also, I remembered, he was saying who would get Oswald Dames, who would try who would get Oswald Dames, a convicted paedophile. Because he survived death, he was given the sentence, survived the sentence, let go, and now he's a public star. That's why you get him, because of the public, because of the amount of public he's got. Because he can get on shows and all this for free. He's on Oprah and all this and all the other shows. He's able to then help a company out and get the people who were on Twitter saying forgive Oswald Dames. They would then go and buy this. That's why they went and recruited him. It's really, really simple. How no one can say that, I want to know. Like, I'm dyslexic, but I still get it. Anyway, I don't know what else there was, I couldn't remember. But Oswald, whatever his name is, he got Jack bet up. And he was saying like the morphic field. I don't know, because it's got to be something based on a morphic field, but it's not. I don't think it's the way Aspiring Star 2009 said it, because he said that it was when he said he felt the girl's life force go into him. More or less, in my opinion, that you could change that. If it was a guy, that makes sense, but for a girl, I don't know. It does probably have something, but like, what's it called? But it kind of sounds like an innuendo for her coming, but you couldn't say it because she's not over 16, so they would have to kind of hide it. What else? I don't know. I find it good. I'm loving the Torchwood. I want to see more kind of sci-fi stuff happen, because right now it's kind of like, well, not really. It's kind of like Doctor Who. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what it's like. It's weird though, because there's no cool sci-fi weapons being used. Mentioning that, some of you might know the vortex manipulator, or whatever the wrist thing Jack has. He can't go back in time because the doctor stopped him from doing that, and he can't fix it. But it still reads sodium levels and that, because if he could go back in time, he would try and figure out. That's obvious. He would go back in time to try figuring out how it started. That's obvious, but that's why he's not doing that. Plus, that would end the series dead. I don't know. One thing I want to know: who are the soulless? Because they wear masks. Don't know if that's covering up some sort of something that's wrong with them, or if they're supporters of Oswald Dames. If they're supporters of Oswald Dames, I'm making the wrong thing then. Who cares? The soulless masks are awesome. I don't care what you think about it. Well, I do care what you think. Tell me what you think. Tell me in the crotch. My crotch. That's going to be taken out. Anyway. Tell me in my crotch. Tell me what you think in my crotch. I'm so terrible at this. I sound weird. Anyway, I don't care. I think that's about everything. 10 minutes coming up. See ya. Did anyone see the podcast of Torchwood? Because there was a third episode, House of the Dead, and that was about these people like bringing spirits back in that. The thing was, that episode was based after Children of Earth, and Yanto was in it, and that's because Yanto was a spirit and Jack went and saw him, and Jack was willing to risk Earth, because then all the spirits would be free, just so he could keep Yanto, and I found that really sad, because he was in love, but then there was always the one big problem. They would kind of grow together, Jack at a slower pace, but Jack would see Yanto die, and I find that quite sad. Just wondering if anyone saw the podcast, tell me what you thought of them. Cheers.